Okay, good morning, class.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning po.
Okay, so I know you're very excited for our new lesson for today. So, presented in this presentation is our new topic name, request, orders, offers, and permission. Can, could, will, would, and may, might. I know you are something unfamiliar with this topic, but I will help you and I will guide you to understand this lesson. But first, let us have our pre-activity. So the direction is examine the following sentences with underlined words. So I will test your understanding and analyzation to these sentences. So I will read the sentences one by one. Okay?
Yes,
So the
sir.
first sentence, okay, thank you. So okay, the first sentence is, may I get the talent fee now? Second is, you could borrow my phone. The third one is, can you be my girlfriend? Fourth, you may pass your project before the midterm exam. And last, I would like to present to you my proposed plan for our magazine. Again, these are 5 sentences that you will examine, and you will be answered by the following questions. What did you notice to the sentences? Any volunteer?
Sir,
Yes, Angelica.
I think the sentences are either requesting or giving permission po.
Yes, very good. Good analysis, Angelica. Thank you. So, these sentences are pertaining to requesting or giving a permission on some situation. Okay, let us move on to the second question. Are some sentences having in common? May I call in Valane?
Yes, please, sir.
Okay, are some sentences having in common?
I think yes po.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Valane. Okay, those sentences presented earlier are having in common. Like what Angelica said, that there are some sentences that pertains to request and permission. Okay, let us move on to the last question. What do these sentences and underlying words pertaining to? So I will call Angelica.
I think the underlined words are modals po.
Okay, good analysis. Very good. So, the underlined words in the sentences are typically modals. And that is our lesson for today. But first, before we go into our lesson proper, let us first examine more of the sentences I presented to you earlier. Okay, first sentence. May I get the talent fee now? May I get my talent fee now? Okay, Valane,
Yes po.
what did you notice or what this sentence pertaining to?
Um, the speaker is requesting for a talent fee.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Valane. So, in this sentence, the speaker is requesting for his or her talent fee. Let us move to the second one. You could borrow my phone. Okay, Michelle,
Yes po, sir.
what does the speaker pertaining to?
That the person can have or borrow his phone.
Okay, nice answer. But I think that it is too quite near to the answer. But thank you for the answer, Michelle.
Thank you po.
Okay, so like what Michelle said, the speaker is pertaining to borrow his phone or her phone to the listener. In short, the speaker is giving the permission to the listener to borrow his or her phone. Let us move on to the third one. Can you be my girlfriend? Angelica, what does the speaker pertaining to?
The speaker is asking a girl to be his girlfriend po.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Angelica. In short, the speaker is offering himself to be his girlfriend. Let us move to the fourth one. You may pass your project before the midterm exam. Velaine,
Yes po.
what does the speaker pertaining to?
I think it is uh, a request for the students to pass the project before their midterm exam po.
Okay. That is another analysis. Thank you, Velaine. So, in this sentence, there is a two situations. It's either the speaker is requesting the students to pass their project before the midterm exam, or the speaker is mandating the students or giving the order to the students to pass their projects before the midterm examination. Let's move on to the last sentence. I would like to present to you my proposed plan for our magazine. Angelica,
Yes po.
okay,
Yes
what
po.
does the speaker pertaining to?
The speaker is offering his or her proposed plan to the listener po.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Angelica. So, the speaker is offering, or, okay, it's good, right? The speaker is offering his or her proposed plan for their magazine to his or her workmates. Class, that's good analysis, and I am very happy that you really understand our pre-activity. So now let us observe another set of sentences. I know you know this song At My Worst by Pink Sweats. Okay. Let us first observe the first three lines. Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Okay. Let us first observe the first sentence. Can I call you baby? What does the singer pertaining to? Any volunteer?
It seems like he's asking for a permission po.
Yes, very good, Michelle. Thank you. The singer is asking for permission to call the girl baby. Let's move on to the second one. Can you be my friend? What does the singer pertaining to? Any volunteer?
It is again asking for permission po.
Okay. Very good, Angelica. Thank you. So the second sentence pertains to the singer is asking for permission to be his friend. And the last one, Verlaine, can you be my lover up until the very end? What does the singer pertaining to?
I think it's still a permission po.
Okay. Very good, Verlaine. Thank you. So these three set of sentences are pertaining to a permission. And you will observe the only word that you notice at the first part of the sentence, which is can. Okay? Okay, now let's move on to our lesson, which is modals. So modals are helping verbs that denote intention or feeling of the speaker. So modals are helping verbs that expresses an emotion or an intention of the speaker to its listener or to the receiver of the sentence. So modals indicates likelihood, permission, ability, possibility, suggestion, prohibition, advice, order, or request. So modals are indicating depending on the situation. Like for example, if you are looking for a possibility that, for example, in the sentence, I will be successful in the future. So there's a possibility that the speaker is looking forward to be successful in the future. Another example is for the prohibition. You will not go to the bedroom unless you finish your assignment. So the speaker is prohibiting the receiver of the sentence or the receiver of the message not to go the bedroom unless the receiver had finished his or her assignment. So modals are pertaining to the situation, depending on the situation of the sentence. The typical form of modals in the sentence is usually modal plus the base form of the verb. So it is like the typical form in a simple future tense of the verb, which is contains will or shall plus the base form of the verb. That's the typical one in a simple future tense. But sometimes, if the sentence is in interrogative form, the form of modal phrase is modal plus noun or a pronoun plus the base form of the verb. Did you understand, class?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, thank you. So you will see the table. I hope you will see that. Okay. So, like what you saw on the first part of our presentation, that we are focusing on the modals depending on request, orders, offers, and permission. And to the modal verbs may, might, can, could, and will, would. So in the first part of the table, you will see rather the modal verbs. Its uses an example. So let us first discuss the modal verb may. So may is a the use of may on the first part is a polite modal verb used to ask for or give a permission or order. For example, you may use your calculator on the test. Velaine,
Yes po.
can you give me an example of a sentence using may as a permission?
You may use your phone for uh for attending the meeting.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Velaine. So, the second use of may is used to offer to do things. So, using may in doing an offer is more formal than other modal verbs to be used in the sentence. For example, may I take your order? Okay. Angelica,
Yes po.
can you give me an example of a sentence using may as offer?
May I clean your room?
Okay, thank you, Angelica. May I clean your room? So you're offering yourself to clean the room of the receiver of the message. Okay, thank you, Angelica. The third one is may is used to do a request. For example, may I have a cup of coffee? Okay, Michelle,
Yes, sir.
can you give me an example of a sentence using may as a request?
May I borrow your laptop?
Okay, thank you, Michelle. May I borrow your laptop? Okay, so I hope you understand the uses of modal verb may in some cases. Now, let us move on to the word might. So, as you can see, the use of might is just only one. Might is used to do a request in some cases. Might we come in? For example, okay, so the logic of might in using a might in a sentence is usually applicable in some British speakers. But if you use this modal verb to some typical English speakers, particularly in American or Philippine English speakers, it sounds awkward. For example, I will request for something. Um, might I sit on your side? It sounds awkward and sounds uh, unusual. But in some British speakers, using might in request is just normal for them because they knowingly to use this modal verb in their conversation. Okay, so understand?
Yes
Yes
po.
po.
Okay, thank you. So let us move on to the third modal verb, can. So the use of can in the first part is it is the least formal modal verb. It is used to ask for or give permission. For example, you can play a musical instrument. You are giving a permission to the receiver to play a musical instrument. So, on the second definition or the second use of can in sentence is it is used to do a request. Basically, it is less formal than the usual one. Can I have stamp? Maybe you can use also in some requests like, can I have a cup of coffee? Coffee. Can I have a cup of tea? It is less formal than the usual one, like on the modal verb may, which is more formal than can in doing a request. Then last one, can is used to offer to do things. Can I help you? Okay. So now let us move on to the next set of table. So now we are in the word could. So could is less formal to use to for permission than may. So if the modal verb may is more formal, then could is less formal in terms of giving a permission. You could bring a friend to your party. For example, and then the second use of could is it is used to do requests. Can you please turn off your sound? You are requesting to the receiver of the message to turn off the sound. Okay. Next one is the word will. So the use of will is used to offer. For example, will you marry me? You're offering yourself to be his wife or to be her husband. You're offering yourself to tie together for the future. Will you marry me? Okay. The second one is used to do request in some cases. Will you please pass me the salt? You are requesting someone to pass the salt. Will you please or will you pass me the salt? In some cases, the word please is more formal to use in a conversation, particularly if you use it in a modal phrase. Then last one is would. Would is used to make requests. Would you like to be a part of my team? You're requesting a person to be the part of their team. And lastly, would is used to make offers. Would you like a soda? Would you like a soft drinks? I would like to give you a kiss. You're offering something to the receiver of the message. Do you understand, class?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay, I think. Okay, thank you. Now, these are more examples of modals used in the sentence pertaining to some situations. You may kiss the bride. Michelle,
Yes, sir.
what does the sentence you may kiss the bride pertaining to?
They're allowing the groom to kiss the bride.
Okay, very good. Thank you. The maybe the priest is allowing or giving the permission to the newlyweds to kiss each other or the husband to kiss the bride. Second one, can you try to be quiet? Angelica.
I think the speaker is asking for a request, so the listener will try to be quiet.
Okay, thank you, Angelica. Nice answer. So the speaker is trying to give a permit or giving a request to the receiver of the message to be quiet. Let us move on to the third one. You will be the CEO of our advertising company. May I call on Valaine?
Yes po. I
Okay,
think
what did you. Okay.
I think it is an offer po.
Okay, nice analysis, Valaine. Thank you. So the sentence is offering, or the speaker is offering that particular person to be the CEO of the advertising company. You will be the CEO of our advertising company. So there's an off. Next one. Would you like to be the next superstar? Michelle, would you like to be the next superstar?
What's the
Okay,
question,
Michelle,
sir?
what does the sentence pertaining to? What
Uh,
does the sentence would you like to be the next superstar pertaining to?
I think it is an offer po.
Okay, thank you. Very good answer, Michelle. Thank you for that. So, the sentence would you like to be the next superstar is offering. The speaker is offering that particular person to be the next superstar. Next one is you could call if you want. Valaine, may I call Valaine?
Yes po. Um I think po it's giving permission po.
Okay, very good. Nice answer, Valaine. Thank you. So, the sentence you could call if you want pertains to a permission. You are giving a permission to a particular person to call if it's necessary, if he wants or she wants. Then the last sentence, I might say that you want my heart. Angelica,
I think it is permission po.
Okay, let's say that is a permission in some cases, yes. Thank you, Angelica. So I might say that you want my heart. Maybe as a permission, or like what Angelica said earlier. So I'm very happy that you really understand our discussion for today. Now I will test your knowledge and your understanding to these modal verbs according to some situations. So your exercise is to identify the use of underlying modal verb in each sentence. So we have five sentences in this presentation, and there is an underlined modal, and you will assess it and denote what kind of situation does the sentence pertaining to. Understand?
Yes po.
Yes po.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let us first go to the first sentence. Can you give me your number? Can you give me your number? Who wants to answer?
Sir,
Yes, Angelica.
I think it is a request po.
Okay, very good, Angelica. Thank you. So, the word can in the sentence is pertaining to a request. Is that right, your answer? I guess
Yes
I heard
po.
a wrong answer. It's a request.
Yes po.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for clarification. Okay, the word can in the sentence is pertaining to a request. The speaker is requesting to the receiver of the message to give the number. Okay. The second one, I would like to buy sausages for my daughter. I would like to buy sausages for my daughter. May I call who wants to answer, by the way? Okay, so someone don't want to get volunteered, so I will call. May I call on Michelle?
Oh, sir. What's the question po?
Okay, what does the sentence I would like to buy sausages for my daughter pertaining to?
Is it an offer po?
Very good. Thank you for the answer, Michelle. So the sentence I would like to buy sausages for my daughter. The underlined word would pertains to an offer. I would like to buy sausages. You are offering to buy. You are being offered to buy sausage for your daughter. Okay? The next one is could we get something to eat? Could we get something to eat? Angelica?
I think it is an offer po.
Okay, so could we get something to eat? Okay, so thank you for the answer. I guess you're right. Could we get you something to eat? You're offering that particular person to get something to eat. The fourth one, may I get your order? May I get your order? Valaine?
Yes po. I think po it's a permission po.
Okay, nice answer, Valaine. Thank you. So, the sentence, may I get your order, is pertaining to a permission. But in some cases, may I get your orders also used to pertain or used to do an offer. You're offering your customers to get their order. Then lastly, will you keep quiet, please? Will you keep quiet, please? Okay, may I call on Michelle?
Yes po. It is a request.
It is a request. Very good. Nice answer. Thank you, Michelle. I hope that you understand, you clearly understand our lesson for today. And I hope that these words and those situational words will be used on your future conversation with your friends, your family, and those people around surrounds to you. So thank you for listening, cooperation. Please prepare for your next class. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
po.
you
Thank you,
po.
sir.